Hey there YouTube, another Taurus High Point production coming at you. Got us an unboxing. This is off of the TikTok shop. Elijah's Extreme. Had that again. There it goes. Little thank you card comes with it. Return label. Their story and their passion. Kind of a father and son business. Now they say this stuff is, well, I'll read it to you. All three different hot sauces, all award winning, using the hottest peppers in the world. Elijah's Extreme Ghost, Extreme Regret, which uses the scorpion and the reaper. The ghost, of course, uses the ghost pepper. And reaper sauce, which is savory sweet heat, combining black cherries, bourbon, and the Carolina Reaper. And all done by Ed Curry, by the way, when he's got a new one out there, Pepper X. Mother, please, if I can get one of those, I'd like to see what all the hype is about. Beautifully boxed, as you can see. Very well protected. That's the ghost pepper. How it arrives. That's the Extreme. It is supposedly their hottest. Oh, that's the Extreme Regret, which is the hottest. The Extreme is, you know, it goes from hotter to hottest. Regret is the hottest. The Reaper sauce is kind of supposedly on a mild level. And your ghost pepper is a little bit hotter. Without any further ado, let's jump into yeah, this stuff don't hang around my house long. Especially if it's really any decent flavor to it, any good. I noticed that most hot sauces carry an extreme heat with no flavor. These things are supposed to have a flavor to them. And I know some of y'all go, what's they doing? We're going to find out together. That's what I'm doing. And try to line these up. From mild to the hottest. Oh, wow. Ooh, I'll take that. Ooh, easy, amigo. I'm not exactly trying to render me unconscious, but not too many of y'all would complain if it did. Ha 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 ha. This is the ghost pepper. The first was just the Reaper sauce. Oh, I'm sorry, the Reaper sauce and the this ghost pepper. They ring in about the same, about 4 flames they call it. There's no Scoville on this extreme heat. Hottest peppers, Trinidad Scorpion and Carolina Reaper, full of flavor and regretfully hot. Well, we'll see. The big blot bamboo. Okay, this one says shake 2. That little top stayed in there. That's good. Ooh, yeah, this is thick. This is thicker than the other 2. As you can see, I'm not sparing anything. Now I know y'all are more interested in watching me as I eat these things. Oops. Let me pop that back in there. Just because I can. Now, also got this little nifty sleeve that comes with it explaining all of them. Put that back on the box. Oh, yeah, Chizwizzle. Put this other stuff back in it. As far as the return voucher goes, I'm not going to be using that. Now how I'm comparing these, I'm a huge Dave's Insanity freak. That's what I'm going to compare them to as I sample them, starting with the darkest to the heavy hitting. I'm going to want to know how they compare to it. And I want y'all to witness what I'm doing, so we'll get you flipped up here. What they call the right way. Here we go. In lane 1, it's the brown one, the Reaper sweet kinda. We'll let you know how it goes. Of course, y'all will be here watching me. A little more of that eyeball up there. There we go. That was very good. There is heat. Very sweet. The heat is not overpowering. It's not murderous. That's actually pretty good. I'd use that for like smoking meat, hamburgers, with some maybe barbecue pork or something. That was Elijah's Extreme Reaper sauce. I'm going to give it a couple seconds here. Yeah, got a little internal heat to it, but not crippling. If I were to put a handle on it, as far as heat wise, Dave's habanero pepper sauce. That one's real flavorful, but almost got, you know, a little tinge of heat to it. That's kind of that Elijah's Extreme. It's not terrible. It's not a mild heat, I guess. If you're not a chili head, that would set you on fire. Moving along to Dave's Extreme handcrafted pepper sauce, or Elijah's. Got Dave stuck on my head because that's the ones I normally use. I'm going to be, again, comparing this along the lines of Dave's hot sauce. It's what I'm used to. It's the hot sauce that I have found that has the most heat. Not Dave's, nothing wrong with it. It's heat. That's some of it's kind of got a heat, greasy taste to it. There's really no different underlying flavors to it. But this is where the Elijah's is a lot different. There's an underlying flavor that is something different than just the heat. Now again, his ghost pepper, Elijah's. Wow. Ooh. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, I'll give that one a short scale. The first one will get about 3.5, 4 stars. This one will take 4 stars easy. The flavor, and then you really do get that hey, there was a ghost pepper here. You found us. That's good. Ooh. Ooh. Woo! I dare say I'd put that on ice cream. Woo! That's got it. But there's also a garlic and a garlic kind of earthy flavor to it. That's just wow. It's not just the heat, okay, as a lot of other hot sauces are of this caliber. Dave's Insanity, Dave's Ghost, that's good stuff. It's heat. This has got some other underlying flavors to it that just, and notes that. That's that initial. It's not the heat. You don't get the heat until after you swallow the stuff, and then that heat starts to build. But you get that initial flavor. It's like, ooh. I'm going to move into his Extreme Regret. Now it's Reaper and Scorpion. I've had Reapers, I've had Scorpions. I just never crossed the streams They say crossing the streams is bad. Right, Egon? Anyway, woo! That ghost pepper, it's still got a dance going on. Tell you what, let me hot coffee. Try to cleanse that little palate there. A lot better. Ooh. Yeah, I forced it down. Alright. Elijah, this is your extreme regret. I'm telling the nice people out there on YouTube that, yeah, this stuff has got some pretty good flavor to it. And there is some heat. It's not a novice type of sauce. You got to have a little bit of experience before you step into this world. Oh hell. And the flavor. Again, like the first one, garlic. But not, it's a flavor note, it's just not the main flavor. There was a little bit of bitters from the peppers themselves that they used. Sometimes with peppers, when you grow them, you can have them floral, fruity, citrusy. Sometimes they'll get a little bitter note to them, depending on the climate or when you picked them. But wow. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. You want me reaching for the coffee? Yeah, I'm trying to break it up and rinse it down. But let me. Ooh, yes, sir. That's an extreme regret. If you're not into the chili cessation and somebody put that on something for you and you ate it, you would definitely not be having a good time. That's just continuing. That's ooh. And it's not oily or greasy. People say that I'm washing it down. What I'm actually doing is breaking up your oils and sending them down my gullet. But it's, yeah. I got mine for 12 bucks off a TikTok shop, being a first time buyer. Flavor wise, oh son, flavor wise, you nailed that, man. Elijah and father and son, Y'all hit that one. And they're right on the right, and you couldn't, you didn't graze it, you nailed it. And yeah, between the flavor and the heat, it's a very, very fine yin and yang kind of deal. And they've, yeah. You're a chili head, I kind of recommend it. Yeah, I do. Not a terrible. It's Elijah's Extreme. I found it on TikTok Shop. They've got barbecue sauces and stuff now too. I just kept seeing the commercial pop up on this thing when I was watching it for TikTok, just goofing off. They originally marked $29.99, I think, for the trio. TikTok Shop was having a weird sale that day, and I got it for $12.99 shipped. It is not a beginner sauce. If you were just, let me start with chilies and let me start with this, no. You're somebody that's bounced along and played with chilies a little bit, eaten some habaneros, made you some different sauces. A seasoned veteran, but definitely not a Johnny Scoville or the full FBI, full-blooded idiot. Another one of those guys that eats the peppers. Couple here on YouTube that do it, but yeah, if you're those guys, just be like you'd be drinking soda pop. But if you're relatively new and still has some receptors left, they have receptors. They've just pushed theirs to the extremes that doesn't register that kind of stuff. Definitely not your Frank's Red Hot and not your Louisiana hot sauce. If that stuff is hot to you, stay away from Elijah's. This has been a Taurus High Point production, just reviewing some hot sauce that I found on a TikTok shop. I choose, therefore I am responsible. I'm going to let you guys do the same.